Hello everybody! Something that I want to share with you today that over the last 3 months really helped me, I can really say skyrocket my improvement curve, and I want to share it with you and this is all about developing and sticking to the habit of picking up the guitar every single day. Now, why is it important? Because I think it's really common sense, and everyone, if looking honestly at your own experience, you can figure out that even if you play, let's say, just once a week on the weekend, even if you play for 4 hours in that one time, you're never going to improve as much as if you're playing for even much shorter periods, even 15 or 20 minutes a day, but every day or close to it, because then your fingers remember what you're doing, you are still in touch with the last thing that you were learning, your fingers stay hot and they're just used to the guitar. And the thing is that while we all know that this is really the way to go, and if you want to get better on the guitar and enjoy it more, you should really play it more often. The thing is that obviously we are all busy and life gets in the way, and there are so many other things on our plates. So guitar, for most people, especially when it's just a hobby, gets pushed down the priorities. And every day, even if you started the day and you said, I want to play the guitar today, many times you just end up not doing that at all. The thing is, and this is what I'm going to share with you, is I decided to give a try to one of those many apps that allow you to practice and not really to practice, but to develop habits. And there are a bunch of them, and I'm going to show you what this is about. For example, this is the one I use. It's called TickTick, and you can see different habits here that I'm working on since then, since it worked so good for me with the last one, so I did it on more habits. But anyway, this is my play guitar every day habit, and I started it back in April. And those apps are just built like calendars. So basically, every day that you're playing the guitar or doing whatever habit it is, you go in and you mark it as a day that you've done it. Very simple, takes literally 1 second, and you can configure the app to remind you at the end of the day, hey, did you pick up the guitar today? And then you can mark it. And the thing is that you want to go for streaks. You start building streaks, but don't just count it if you sat down for 30 minutes for a full practice session. No. The thing is, in order to develop it, just be kind to yourself. And even if you only have 5 minutes on that day, it's great. Sit down, enjoy the guitar for 5 minutes, and consider it as a success because you kept moving forward and you just kept on the streak, and mark it as a day that you've done it. And then what you will see that is really nice is that fast enough, many of those 5 minute sessions, since you sit down already and the guitar is on you, even if it's the end of the day, and you think you only have 5 minutes, since it's fun, because guitar is fun, that's why we're doing it, so those 5 minute sessions turn into 20-minute sessions, or a 30-minute session will turn into 1 hour, and you're going to just get into the habit, and you will suddenly more trails on the guitar will open up for you, and you will start learning more stuff and being more interested, and your fingers will just become a lot more warmer on the guitar, and everything will be a lot easier, and you will find yourself 3 months from that point just feeling so much better on the guitar and just really enjoying it a lot more and feeling like you're hitting the stride and you're moving forward. So this is basically a very simple tip that has worked for me, worked for a bunch of my friends as well, so I highly recommend you do it too. I'm going to link below to a couple of those apps, free apps. They're all good, or just go on the AppStore or Google Play and find any habit app and go and do it now. That's what I recommend. Start today, take the action, pick up the guitar, play it, even for 5 minutes. Open the app and mark it as the first day of your streak of hopefully a lot of days. I'm currently on the 61 days in a row, and this wasn't like this before because there were easily 3 and 4 days where I wouldn't have time to pick up the guitar, or so I thought. But once you have the motivation, everything is possible. So I hope you will enjoy this information. Have a great time. Enjoy your guitar journeys. Goodbye.